Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. And let's find out what's been on the hook. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you. And I'm glad that you are back. And a lot of new subscribers to my channel. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm excited that you're here. And also, I opened up the membership opportunity last week. And the new Merino members are Becky Wilcoxon, Tina Stallion, and Mary Cleage. And thank you all so much for signing up. A membership is just a way to help support my channel, and I appreciate all of you that do that. You also go to my Etsy shop and buy patterns, and I appreciate that as well. But memberships are a new way to support my channel on a regular basis, and I do appreciate that so much. Also, you can sign up for my email membership, and it's a community membership. It's free, totally free, and you can sign up for that, and you can get notices of new patterns and new items that are out on my Etsy shop. And also when I do release a new pattern, you know this, I send out to my community an offer code that is a substantial discount off of all my patterns and things in my Etsy shop. Well, it's mostly patterns in my Etsy shop for garments. And so that is for the community, and also you can subscribe. That's free to subscribe to my channel. And also be sure to like this channel and share it with a friend. Anybody who likes crochet or likes crafts, sometimes people that like diamond painting might want to see other crafts. And always in my videos, I have a segment with diamond painting. So I show you the progress that I've made on a diamond painting that I'm working on, and today I'll do that as well. So in a little bit we'll take a look at my diamond painting, but I also have some knitting to show you and some crochet. So let's get started. As you know, I have started being a knitter. I am pretty much a beginner knitter. I'm not anything advanced at all, but I am working on it, and I want to learn how to do it well. So I have to really work at it. I'm a crocheter from elementary school age till now, and so I've been crocheting for a very long time, and I love it. I love it. I'm never going to not crochet, but I did want to add to my crafts by diamond painting, and I've done that, and I've gone all the way to the ultimate with the diamond painting, and now I'm back to kind of, you know, taking it easy, not taking on diamond paintings that are, you know, 3 by 5 feet, but more like, you know, 10 by 12 inches or something like that. So I've kind of calmed down with my diamond painting, but I am very good at it, and I really enjoy it, and I'm also collaborating with craftees, and I'll talk about that later. But right now, I am knitting, and I've knit something every week, try to finish it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just halfway through an article, like I've knitted a cowl and some dishcloths like everybody else does. And then I knitted a garment, and that garment was the classic knit top by Lion Brand. It's a kit. I'm not sponsored at all. But when I made this, it's just 2 squares sewn together. It looks kind of nice on. I really like it. It's very soft, and I've blocked it and everything. The armholes were not sewn correctly. One was shorter than the other. One was only about this long. And so I moved that back up. I took a little extra out of the armhole, and now they're even, and so they look a lot better. So I did a little something with that, and I sewed the shoulder seams a little bit closer to the neck so they wouldn't be so far over here. They would be up here like that. So I did make that change, and I really loved it. I have also knitted a sweater with long sleeves using this pattern, kind of, you know, in a way. I've actually started another kit, and that's the classic knit top, just like the one I just showed you, in paprika, and that's the color that it is right there. It's really, really pretty. Love the red. As you can tell, I love red. So this is paprika in the superwash merino Lion Brand merino yarn. Really love it. It's a great yarn, but this is a size 3 yarn, and I'm using two strands together. So I'm using 2 strands at one time, and I am knitting another of those classic knit tops. Just wanted to knit another one and maybe do a better job on it. So here's what I have done. This is the second square. I've already finished first one, and You knitters will understand this, or maybe not. I had a meltdown on my first square, and I finished it, but I may not even use it. It was so many mistakes in it. You would believe it knowing me, because I'm not one to go back and try to redo, but look at all the mistakes right in the middle of the sweater. And I'll tell you what happened. More than likely, I'll just put this away, and I may frog it out and make another square. But I am making one, and it's perfect so far. So I'm hoping to keep on with that one. But this one, if you can see this, and if you're a crocheter, you know, well, Jeannie, why didn't you just frog that back? Well, you can't do that in knitting. You have to go all the way around the world to get it done. And I know the knitters will say, oh, it's not hard, but it is hard for me. I didn't love it. But what happened was, I knit half of a row, and while I was knitting the row, I don't know how it happened, but I started purling the row. And I did half of the row in knitting, half in purling. Well, that won't stand because it was right in the middle of the sweater. So what I did was I took it out by trying to knit backwards, and that's called tinking, T-I-N-K, which is knit spelled backwards. And it looks really easy when you look at it on the internet, and everybody just tinks away and they think it's great and all that. Well, I didn't do too well with it. I messed it up really badly. So I decided I would just rip out what I had for about 4 or 5 rows, because I had made mistakes all along in here. And I thought, I'm just going to rip all that out. And then I saw a video of a person taking a knitting needle and pushing it through one leg of each of the stitches across, and that would hold it in place while I ripped out what was above it. So I ripped all that out, and apparently I didn't put the needle in correctly, and so when I went to rip it out on that last row right before the needle, it wouldn't come. And it was because I had jumped into that row, I think, with the knitting needle or something. It was a meltdown. Y'all would have laughed at me, because I didn't know what to do. I was on the internet trying to find videos to tell me what to do, and rather than rip the whole thing out, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to see if I can fix those by using yarn and a needle, and I'm pretty good at that, but I didn't really get it done. I did it so that it's not going to come out, but I didn't do it so that it was beautiful. So I'll hold this up. I've already finished it. I went all the way to the top and put the edging on and everything. But this is what it looks like. Now, I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. It's right across here. And this will be the back of the sweater. If I keep it, that will be the back of the sweater, and I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll probably wear it with a jacket anyway, so nobody will see that. And the front, which I'm working on now, shall be perfect. I'm being very, very careful with that. And I think the reason I got off on that purling row, and I'll tell you what happened. I was watching a movie with our grandsons. We all sat down to watch Jurassic Park. And, you know, I've seen it before. It's not scary to me all that much, but I was just mesmerized by those big dinosaurs, as most people are when they see that. It was just exciting, and the boys were screaming and laughing, and they thought that was the best thing. Well, I was knitting along, and then I started purling. And that's when it happened, when I was watching that movie. And I didn't notice it till I was a couple rows up, and I thought, what's wrong with this thing? What's wrong with this? And by that time, I had already progressed another whole 2-3 rows. So anyway, that's my meltdown that I had with my knitting project. But that's okay. It's not going to deter me from making more garments. But I did want to make another one of those classic knit tops and be successful with it, but I wasn't being successful. Not sponsored, but this is what the pattern looks like on Lion Brand. This is the classic knit top by Mama in a Stitch. She's really good. She gives the really easy directions, and I could do it. It's just that I made the mistake. It wasn't anything to do with the pattern or the kit, which is what I bought twice. But I do enjoy knitting. I like it when things are going along well, and my knitting looks nice, and I'm sure everybody's the same way. But I don't know what I'm going to do next. I haven't really decided yet, but it'll be a garment. It'll be something to wear, and it'll have to be something very simple. But now, to date, I've made a couple of sweaters, a sleeveless and a long sleeve sweater, and I'm working on this second sleeveless sweater as well. So we'll see how that goes. Now let's look at some diamond painting, something I am basically successful with. So let's take a look at that. Here we are at my diamond painting area of my studio. And I wanted to show you this. I actually picked this up from the Framers. This is my daughter's version of the 4 trees, the 4 seasons, and it turned out real pretty. I talked about this last week, so you can go back and look at that video if you haven't seen it. This has some plastic on it, so it's kind of looks weird, but I framed it in this kind of distressed looking blonde wood, and it turned out really nice. So she's going to hang it over her door just like I did. So I just wanted to show you that. I picked it up and I'll be taking it to her this weekend. So really excited about that. Now this is my newest diamond painting. This is the one I'm working on now. This is from Crafties in my collaboration with them. This is called Blooming Village. And I'm almost finished. I'm so close. I only have 3 squares left to go. I finished all this last week. Let me get down here where you can see it. All of this right along in here. Look how sparkly those are, pretty sparklies. And then those are AB drills, by the way. I talked about that too last week. And this is the top left. I'm already finished to this point, and I have 3 more squares to go, and I'll be all finished. I can take it to the Framers and get it up on my wall. So this is the Crafties version of Blooming Village. Very beautiful. I'm enjoying it. It's got some beautiful colors in it. I never guessed it would look this bright. Let me take one of these off. This is the release paper that I have on here. And you can see the difference in the colors, the yellow and then the yellow that I've already done. So beautiful. I'm really enjoying diamond painting this. It's so nice and so much different from the classics, which I dearly love, but I wanted to do something different. So this is more of a whimsical look at a village, and love that. The artist is Carla Gerard. Just wanted to let you know that. And one good thing about Crafties too, a lot of nice things, but the quality of the canvas is really nice, and the adhesive is easy to work with, very easy to push your drills around on it, so you don't have to pick them off and put them back on where they need to go. You can just push them if they're close enough. And they also support the artists that they have pictures of on the diamond painting site, and also paint by numbers. They also have a paint by number section, so you might check that. I'll put a link down in the description box for a discount on your kit if you decide to pick one up, and also where you can just go and look at their website, Craft Ease. I hope you like that. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing right now. I am wearing the shawl collar cardi, and if you looked at the thumbnail, you will know that this is what I am wearing today. Love this. This is one of my favorite patterns, and I'll tell you why. Because it's easy to make. It's a quick crochet. It's not hard to make at all, and it can be very casual. You can make it as big or as long as you want. And this one I didn't make really wide. I left it open in the front, and I made it fairly long in the back. It covers my hips. And I like it because it's comfortable. I made it with Premier bulky yarn, and it was, this is the shimmer yarn. I don't know if they still carry this or not. It's last year's yarn, and I really like it, but I don't know if they still have it or not. And this is the other version that Crystal's wearing. This is the non-shimmer version of the chunky yarn from Premier, and it turned out really nicely. I made this one differently. I made it wider across the front so it meets in the front. It's not open in the front, so I did that. And I also made it a tad bit longer, not too much longer, but I did make it longer by an inch or two than the other one. So these are the 2 versions that I have. I'm wearing this just with some blue jeans. It's a very casual day, a gray turtleneck and some black trainers on my feet. And I am going to a meeting tonight at church, so I'm not going to dress up. And it's a meeting about something I'm going to show you here in just a minute, but let me get down here where you can say hello. I was out of the picture there, but I just wanted to show you this and let you take a look. I really like it. It's an easy pattern to make. I whip these up in no time because they're large needles, no, I'm sorry, they're large hooks and large yarn. So you might give one a try. Again, it's basically for a beginner. There's nothing difficult about these. And I use measurements. I don't use stitch counts, as y'all already know that. So you might want to give the shawl collar cardie a try. I'll put the link to that pattern down in the description box, and also the link to join the communities down there, and also the link for the membership as well. So in the description box, I put everything every single week that I'm doing videos. Okay, here, this just came in. This is the open weave cardigan crochet pattern that Mr. On the Hook designs. He puts them out on Amazon, and you can go out there and purchase this. You don't have to print it. It's already printed in a nice cover, and a nice slick cover, and it looks just like the pattern, basically. And it has all the pictures inside that I use in the pattern for direction. It has all these in here. There's a picture of doing a standard double crochet. All that is in here, so I just wanted to let you know they're available, and the link for that will be down in the description box as well. If you were in the community last month, you know that I sent this out to you for free. This is the Christmas Time coverlet, and I made it in the Christmas colors, and also made it in spring colors, but now I've made it in baby colors. And I told you about this last week that I was going to do this, and I finished the blanket that I'm going to give to an organization at church. They're doing a blanket drive for babies and toddlers, and I thought, well, that's right up my alley. So I decided I would make a Christmas time coverlet in baby colors, and this is what it looks like. I've already put the edging on it, and I've also put the final edging, which is the reverse puff stitch that I talk about in the pattern. And it turns out really pretty. Look at that. I really love that. It just gives the edge of it such a nice finish, and it's not flopping around. It doesn't have any loose strings anywhere. But let me just stand up and show you this. This is the right side right here. And this is about 40 by 50. It's about 40 by 50, and it's a pretty generous blanket. It's a little bigger than the Boggy Creek blankets that I made for the Boggy Creek camp down in Florida. And there's the corner. That's what they look like. We go around the corner, and it looks really pretty. I just really love this pattern. Not that it's mine, but it's just real easy to do. And the stitches are not boring. It's not just double crochet. It's a stitch pattern, and it's real easy to learn. It's a one-row stitch pattern. There's nothing to it, really. But it gives it a nice look. Now, what I made that with was Joann's Twinkle Big Twist. And here's what it looks like. I rolled up the balance that I had left. I rolled it up, caked it up, actually, and this is what it looks like. I hope you can see that. There's a little bit of a twinkle in there, a little bit of sparkle, and it looks really nice in the blanket. So I used this color, and I had a yellow and a mint as well, as you saw. And I went around the edge in the blue, so because I had more yarn in blue. Somehow, when I finished with the big twist, the yellow was completely out of yarn. The mint was sort of out of yarn. It had probably about 20 yards left, and the blue had about 50 yards left. It had a lot more left, and they weren't balanced at all because they used the same amount of yarn in the blanket. And I also used white big twist for the lines in between the colors. They had some really nice other yarns as well when I went there, so I'm going to show you those now. This is the Jellybean Big Twist. This is Jellybean Big Twist. Really cute yarn. I really like it. The colors in there are so happy. There's orange and yellow and kind of a coral together with this one is a Jellybean as well. And this is the purple with the yellow and reddish orangey color. And then there's some pink in there too. Really cute. Big Twist Jellybean. I'm not sponsored by Joann or anything. I just want to show you these. And this is the bright green with the orange and a little bit of yellow in there as well. So this is the Big Twist Jellybean. And they're just, this is sour green apple. This is chili mango. And this color is Berry Blast. This color is Berry Blast. Very cute. Love those three colors. And what I did was I bought some plain purple yarn. This is called lilac. It's just big twist value yarn in lilac. And I'm going to put that in between the rows and make another blanket. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Joann Jellybean. That's so cute. I hope I have enough yarn to do one. I might have to make a little bit smaller blanket for that one, but I will probably tone it down a little bit. I won't make it quite as big because I'll probably run out of yarn. And I don't know if Joann's has any more of that left. I have no idea. Now let's talk about giveaways. Every week I try to get a giveaway together and allow y'all to sign up for it in the comments, and that way you can be in the running for these gifts. So this week we're giving away 2 skeins of Premier Serenity Chunky Tweed in pink, very, very pretty. This will be 218 yards total of the size 5 yarn. And the keyword here was tweed, T-W-E-E-D. The keyword was tweed. So if you use that word in your comment, you'll be in the running for these 2 skeins. The first gift that I'm giving away. The second gift is a cowl that I made from Knit Crate, beautiful wool, and it's called, I don't know what it's called. It's just beautiful. It's coral mostly, and that was the key word for this. And it's already made. It has my tag on it and everything. And so I'm giving this away. I have too many cowls. I'm not going to wear them. And I thought, I'll just give that away. And it's already made up for you. And the key word there was coral, C-O-R-A-L. And then finally, I have another one that I'm giving away, another cowl. And this is a beautiful, beautiful pink. And the key word there is just cowl. This is a cowl, and it's made by the Pamela Cowl pattern. Let me get it around here. This is the front right here. The Pamela Cowl pattern. It's available on Etsy, of course, but it's just, this is already made up for you. You don't have to make it. It's just already made up. So that will be the third gift that we give away. So let's turn the camera to the computer and find out who wins these 3 gifts this week. Here we are at the computer, and I am looking at the YouTube comments that we received with the word tweed. The word tweed. This is for the Serenity yarn that I just talked about. And let's go over here and we're going to find out who wins the Serenity Chunky Tweed yarn. 2 skeins of that. And that goes to Wanda Poley. Wanda Poley, P-O-L-L-E-Y. Wanda Poley, you're the winner of the tweed yarn. Now let's go up here and we're going to change the word to cowl. And that's for the pink colored cowl that I made from some Knit Crate yarn. Very beautiful. And let's go down here and start the selection process for the gift. And this is for the pink cowl. And that is Yaya Reed. Yaya Reed, you are the winner. And she used the word cowl. So there you go. Yaya Reed, she won the cowl. The pink cowl from On the Hook Crochet. Now let's go back up here and use the word coral. C-O-R-A-L. The word coral. Sorry about this camera. Just jumps all around. All right, let's go over here. And this is for the coral colored cowl. Very beautiful Knit Crate fabric, Knit Crate yarn. One more time, Knit Crate yarn. Alice Sulzer. Alice Sulzer, you have won the coral colored cowl, and thank you so much for everybody for participating. Remember, if you're a winner, please send your email to my email address, jeannie@onthehookcrochet.com, and write the word winner in the subject line, and then tell me what you won so I can be sure I send the right thing to the right person. So thanks, everyone. Congratulations to our winners. I hope you have fun working with that yarn or enjoying wearing the cowls. Thank you for participating, everyone. I'm so glad that a lot of people participate, and I appreciate that. That's so much fun. All right, so now next week I'm giving away one big gift. It's one big gift, and this is big. This is a Mary Maxim Floral Prism Throw Kit, and this is what it looks like when you make it up. Very, very pretty. I bought this and I was in love with it, and I just decided I don't have time to make this, and it's just going to go by another year. I'm not going to make it, so I'm just going to give this away. It's Mary Maxim. Beautiful, beautiful instructions. Look at this. All the pictures that are here that will help you make this beautiful kit. I mean, so pretty. And here it is, all the stitch markers already on there so you can see where they need to be. It's an intermediate level crochet Afghan. And I don't think it would be too much for an advanced beginner. I've looked at the pattern, but you might sign up for it and then wait till you're a better crocheter before you try it. Or you can try it and see if you can make the floral parts. I think that's the main part right there. It's just making making these floral motifs in here. I don't know if they're all the same. I didn't look to see, but yeah, they're different ones. But anyway, it's a challenge for an advanced beginner, and it would be, you know, fairly easy for an intermediate. I don't think it would be that difficult. But this is the floral prism throw, and here's the kit. It is very heavy. I'm gonna have to put this in a box to send it out. But it's it also has Mary Maxim value yarn in a mint color, deep teal. It's called deep teal right there. And then this yarn right over here on this side is called Prism. And if you're a Mary Maxim shopper at all, you know you would have seen this. This is the Prism yarn, Mary Maxim. Let's get the light off of it. Prism there, 100% acrylic. The whole thing is acrylic, so you don't have to worry about it if you're allergic to wool. There are 290 yards on each of these, and there are several of these in the kit. This is called Autumn Mist. Beautiful, beautiful colorway. I'll get it right up there where you can see it. Look at those beautiful colors. Absolutely gorgeous. This is size 3 yarn. Size 3 yarn. The Mary Maxim is size 4, and I don't know how they mix those up, but somehow they do. So I'm sure it'll be beautiful when you finish it, but this will be the gift that I'm giving away next week. And the keyword there is Mary. M-A-R-Y right there. Mary is the keyword. Mary. If you want to sign up for this, it's an awesome gift. It wasn't cheap. I don't even know if I got it on sale, but it was last year. They probably don't have this anymore. If they do, that'd be great, but I don't know if they do. But it's a beautiful, beautiful kit. And not been touched. I've only just opened it this morning. It's been sitting right there on that shelf, and I haven't made it. And I thought, you know what, I really need to just give this away. So I thought this week would be a good time to do that. So I hope you sign up for that. Use the word Mary in your comment, and you'll be in the running for that. So be sure to like this video. I hate to keep reminding you, but it does help quite a bit. And thank you for my new subscribers and my new members. And those are, again, Becky, Tina, and Mary. You know who you are. So thank you for joining the membership for On the Hook Crochet. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me today, and join me next time to find out what's on the hook.